Now that we know how to collect and analyze data, we must ask a critical question. How good is that data? We must evaluate their quality. To do this, we use two gold standards of measurement: validity and reliability. First, let's look at validity. At its core, validity asks, does it measure what it intends to measure? Think of it like a target. Validity is about hitting the bullseye. If I design a questionnaire to measure happiness, but it actually measures politeness, my research lacks validity. We are looking for the truth of the data. While validity is about truth, reliability is about consistency. There are two types of reliability: internal and external. Internal refers to the consistency within the test itself. Do all the questions in the survey point to the same result? We check these using the split half method, comparing one half of the test to the other. External, on the other hand, is consistency over time. If a participant takes the same two tests later, will they get the same score? We will verify these via the test-retest method. It is vital to understand that a test can be reliable, but not valid. Imagine a bathroom scale that is broken and always adds 5 kg to your weight. It is perfectly reliable because it gives the same consistent reading every time, but it is not valid because the reading is wrong. In psychology, we generally find that a valid measure requires reliability, but reliability alone does not guarantee the truth. If validity is our goal, we must be aware of the noise that it can get in the way. This brings us to a major challenge in self-reporting: what distorts our data? So, two of the most common distortions are social desirability bias. This is when a participant's fake good, they answer in a way that portrays them being the best possible light rather than being honest. Researchers' effect. This is the influence of the interviewer's own traits, like their age, gender, or even subtle body language. This often includes confirmation bias, where a researcher accidentally asks leading questions just to confirm what they already expect to find. So, how do we fight these biases? We use anonymity to reduce social desirability. People are more honest when their name isn't on the paper. We use natural wording to assure we aren't leading the participants to a specific answer. We use standardized instructions so every participant has the same experience, reducing researcher effect. Finally, using an independent interviewer, someone who doesn't know the hypothesis, helps eliminate confirmation bias. The quality of our data is important, but the safety of our participants is paramount. This brings us to understand ethical principles in research. Every study must respect these five core principles. Informed consent is when participants have full transparency about the study's aim before they can begin. Right to withdraw. They must know that they can leave at any time without any penalty. Confidentiality. We must ensure that anonymity and robust data protection. Protection from harm. There must be no physical or psychological distress involved. Privacy. We must respect the personal boundaries and space of every individual.